I grew up in a household where fat phobia ruled. People who were heavy were the butt of jokes, and I was conscious of my looks and my weight from as early as I can remember. When I was younger, I remember sitting on the couch and looking at my legs and how they fell on the cushion and how I thought that my legs looked fat when they sat on the cushion and kind of spread, so I'd hold my leg up. I don't remember a time when I could just get a plate of food and not have someone look at it and make a comment. Or before everyone was done eating dinner, somebody might start clearing all the dishes and saying, "Oh, I'm going to pack this for my lunch tomorrow for work. This will be great." Jokes about fat people, including my mother and aunt, were so common. Jokes about friends, jokes about acquaintances, public people, referring to them as different kind of animals, or just with general disdain was so common. When I had friends over, that was a great time to make a joke about heavy people in front of my friends, to make them incredibly uncomfortable and me uncomfortable and ashamed. And that's a really big reason why I didn't like to have people over. In fact, what's the point of initiating friendships as a child when it's going to be so hard to have somebody over because someone's going to go out of their way to humiliate someone who's heavy, and then that humiliation and shame, I guess, umbrella is there. I still think about food and body way more than I think I would if I didn't grow up this way. If I didn't think about that all the time, how much time and brain power would I put toward my work, my sewing, my creativity? This is a lot of stuff that I think my generation is dealing with, right? This generation of parents is a lot different with how we express things, the words that we use. I feel like we are more aware of how we talk and the impact it has on others, and we're also more likely to seek therapy, to sort of right the wrongs, or maybe read books, listen to podcasts, or watch shows that are going to address those type of issues. Recently on Threads, I saw a thread that I loved. It was called "This is a Bikini Body," and everyone, and the gist of it was, if you have a body, you can wear a bikini. And all of these women were taking pictures of their real bodies, their imperfect bodies, and showing their bikinis and saying, like, this is a bikini body. And I feel like for the rest of my life, I'm going to be that person in a bikini, whether it looks perfect or not. I'm still working on my abs. I'm still working on strengthening my abs. But my goal right now is to reduce fat and gain muscle, which is, I think, a great goal for, my age group. I would rather feel strong and really healthy than skinny. I'm never going to be skinny. I love food. I love to cook. I just can't see ever going on one of those crazy diets. I have tried just about everything, but I'm an emotional eater, and I know that my eating and dietary issues are something I need to kind of solve mentally. And at the age of 46, I have been struggling with this half my life. My favorite aunt, her name is Valerie, and she got the nickname Aunt Calorie, which I absolutely hated. And while some people might think it's funny, all of the jokes and the shaming and humiliation not only made it uncomfortable for her and for her to come visit and spend time with us, but I also grew up with the understanding that heavy people could be an easy target and were absolutely set up for humiliation, and that if I were a certain weight or a certain look, that I would be unlovable. So that is the impact of the fat jokes that people make. And of course, it's not just weight. I've talked about boobs before. If you have a large chest, you're game for jokes. You're game for anyone's comments, at least when I was growing up. I remember once when I was, I think in high school, and a bunch of us, like friends, went to a pizza place and there were some guys there, and some guy said to me, what if one day you got breast cancer and you had to get your breast removed, but there wasn't a big enough replacement? You guys look back and feel like, wow, I can't believe I said that. How many bras did you guys snap? How many comments did you make about someone's weight or boobs or butt or whatever? I mean, I can't even imagine being like saying that about some guy's, dick or something. But, if a woman did that, that would be a completely different topic. Anyways, we can stick to fat phobia, but obviously I've got a lot more bones to pick. Pardon the pun. Pun not intended, but I'll take it. Anyways, one of the things I love about sewing is that it is for everybody. Everybody. So one of the things I have recently made is a nightgown for my aunt. This is a dress pattern 8590 Simplicity. This is for dresses, but I ended up making her a nightgown. I think it's probably closest to the height of B, with the length of A, and it's with one of the super soft, amazing fabrics that I got from G Street in their remnant room. So G Street's in Rockville, Maryland. It is fluorescent yellow with black stripes. It is amazing. She loves it. She wants a caftan next. And another thing I made was a blouse for my mom. It was a digital pattern that I ordered on Etsy, and the fabric I also got from the remnant room in G Street. And between me, my mom, and my daughter, we fought over this fabric because it feels so soft and it's so cute. And amazingly, I was able to make a shirt for my mom, and it's like a really loose, I don't even know how to explain it. I'll show you. My mom got a blouse, my daughter got one, and I got one. I was able to like hobble that fabric together so we could all have something. And I think for the first time, my mom was like, oh, I have some olive green leggings I can wear with this. I'm going to make an outfit. And one day she came over and she had the blouse on with like the red roses, the flowers, green pants, red earrings, red sandals. And it was like the first time I saw her come over on a random day with this casual, super chic ensemble and just like was cute and felt cute, rather than, oh, I'm not the weight I want to be and I'm going to wear something really cheap because I don't deserve anything better because I'm not the weight I want to be. No, celebrate yourself every day. Always try to be as healthy and happy as you can, but just because you're not at the finish line or like hit the zenith of your wellness journey, or you're not the perfect weight or the weight that you want to be, you're not your goal muscle to fat ratio or whatever your goals are, doesn't mean you shouldn't celebrate yourself that day and every day, and take pride in yourself and have dignity no matter how your body looks. You can show the world that some of the people I love most in the world happen to be fat. So there you go. I love that there are sewists who are making all sorts of wonderful garments for all sizes. Everyone deserves to have something great and something to wear to a party or a dinner or just on a regular day to feel great and to celebrate themselves. And if you are that person who is shaming someone in front of your children are watching, they're listening, they're learning, and they're suffering. That's all, guys. Take care.
Begin